What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about where the auction house is at right now in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and is it a good time to buy or be selling in this game? Now, for me, as always, do your exhibitions. I will say that each and every day, this is your best way to basically make MT, make anything happen on this game. Outside of this, not much is worth it. Now, I do want to say this, guys. Today's content was horrible. People want to gas the fact, oh, well, you can go grind for a free diamond card. These challenges stink. I'll be the one to say it if nobody else will. However, with that being said, I do think today can be a good day for the community if the auction house does go down. Because right now in the game, it feels like nearly everything is too expensive. Everything is so hard to obtain. And so I think today could be a good day for the community. Let's talk about it. Pink diamonds, dirt cheap now. I mean, pink diamonds over the course of the last few weeks have went way down in price, but we're to the point where these cards are super cheap. As far as Galaxy Opals, they're pretty expensive still, but the auction house is gonna continue to go down, and even the likes of LeBron James has went way down over the course of the last couple of days. Now, why is this? Why is this happening? I think it is a difficult question, but not really. I feel like with Christmas, there's a lot of people opening packs. A lot of people ask me, hey Ty, I got, $20 for Christmas or stuff like that. What should I buy on the game? Now, obviously, I'll never say any packs are really worth it, quote unquote, but the auction house is becoming somewhat more affordable with the addition of a lot of these cards. Not only tis the season cards, but with today's drop, a lot of these cards being super cheap. Even a guy like Shawn Kemp, I picked him up the other day because I want to use Shawn Kemp, guys. I think Shawn Kemp is an absolute stud of a card on this game. Same thing with Boris Diaw. I think these cards are absolute studs that are just kind of plug-and-play options for your specific squad. And so for a guy like myself, you can plug these guys in at any specific position. Now, right now, my squad obviously is still really good. So it's tough for any of these guys to make the squad, honestly. But they're super cheap, super affordable, and definitely cards that if you can get for super cheap, worth picking up. But if you look at how many of each of these cards are up, there's a ton of packs being pulled today. Devin Booker, his price is going to go way down today. Scottie Pippen, even him, I should have sold him a while ago. His price, look at all the Scottie Pippens up in the last hour. All of these cards are going to go way down in price today because there are so many of them being pulled. And so if I'm you guys, I am looking to fill out your squad today. Like that's what I would be looking to do. Now, Victor Wembanyama, he is going to go down in price. However, he's still going to be high. Like there's no, sugarcoating that. He is still going to be high. His price will go down, but from the likes of him to Hakeem to Joel Embiid to even the season 1 LeBron James, there are so many of these cards being pulled. And so I would wait a little bit, but later today, it is a perfect opportunity to pick up the cards that you want to for your specific squad for a big time discount. I honestly didn't think that many people would be opening up packs today. I was wrong. You know what? I don't know what people are doing, but 2K must know more than me because obviously, guys, there's a ridiculous amount of people opening up these packs, which is going to cause the market to go or just continue to drop in a pretty big time way. Just doesn't make sense to me, guys. We don't see a new content drop, anything like that. We see super packs and it's gonna crash the market big time. There are so many people opening up these packs, and in turn the market is going to be at really low. And even if you want to talk about really good diamonds, guys, these really good diamonds are super cheap as well. Look, Reggie Lewis isn't bad for 6,200, but you want to go up to like 9,200, you're going to see a lot of these really solid diamond cards being super cheap, and honestly probably throughout today going down in price as well. I don't mind Matt Harping, I don't mind Reggie Lewis, but even like a Boris Diaw, his price probably is going to get cheaper throughout today as well. So it is something that could be worth you guys taking a look at. I don't like Jeremy Lin necessarily, but look at all these diamonds that are going to continue to go down throughout today. Boris Diaw, I mentioned him before. Doug West, I don't really like him, but you guys can see a cheap Doug West there, Manu Ginobili there, a lot of cheap diamonds. And honestly, I normally don't snipe cards, but it could be a solid day for you guys to go and snipe cards if that is what you want to do, whether it's pink diamonds, whether it's diamond cards, whatever you specifically are wanting to snipe. Could be a very solid day to do that. So for me, honestly, I wouldn't worry so much today about grinding. I'd worry more about sniping, picking up cards for cheap, all of those types of things. Because after you get Franz Wagner, as far as this winter event, there's really not a whole bunch to go over and to talk about. Like genuinely, after you get Franz Wagner, the rest of these cards, it's like, well, you know what? Yeah, it's sure some of them might be, you know, cool to add to your specific squad, but there's not a whole ton to look at. And even these Tis the Season cards that you need for specific challenges, they're gonna go way down in price today. And so if you are in need of getting any of those cards to complete any of the challenges, they should be super cheap, super affordable for you guys today. So all around, I mean, I guess I'm not super hype about the content today in my team, but I will say this, at least the auction house is gonna go down. So a guy like me can maybe get a Paul George, a Dr. J, somebody like that. I would be careful though, and this is the one thing I do want to make note of. Heading into Season 4, we do not know what we're gonna see. In Season 4, we're in uncharted territory. Like, we are, because a lot of these opals are, I mean, we're running out of opals to get. We're running out of pink diamonds to get. We're running out of, you know, dark matters to get. And over the course of the next week, we're going to continue to run out. So Season 4, we could see a lot of newness to the mode. So that is one thing I would tell you guys to be a little bit careful with if you are, you know, I want you guys to plan on spending some coins today, right? It's something I want you guys to plan on doing. But I just want you guys to be a little bit careful. Don't overspend on specific cards because, like I said, we do not know what the next month or so is going to look like on this game. So be careful at the end of the day. Overspending, you don't want to do it. But at the end of the day, if you find a guy that you personally really want, pull the trigger, guys. I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys to be hesitant with where the market is at. If there is something I would tell you guys to be hesitant with it is specific to today. Today, over the course of the day, the market should lose more value than it has already right now. But definitely a great time to buy off the auction house. It seems like that, you know, that the auction house hasn't really been accessible for the majority of this year, where today, if you look at the auction house, it kind of looks like it could be somewhat accessible. Again, I'm not saying super accessible, but could be somewhat accessible for you guys today. Also, side note, if you do get any amethyst snowmen throughout, you know, this entire event, I would recommend, I think the best value for you guys is coming in here and exchanging them for deluxe badge packs. Now, you guys can call me crazy, say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm telling you, that is your best value out of your snowman at this point, because you can turn that into MT. It's not locked behind a, you know, a gambling simulator. It's not locked behind anything. Boom, gold on ball menace. Just like that, out of one amethyst snowball, I got gold on ball menace as well as some other badges. Now, gold on ball menace probably still doesn't have a ton of value, but you guys can see 3,500 at least, or 2,800, not bad. 2,400, it probably will ultimately sell for that. So again, that is what I would recommend you guys using your amethyst snowman on. I know it sounds kind of boring, but at the end of the day, if you can make any MT on badges, and again, turn your snowman into easy MT, that is about as good as you are going to get out of this event. So just kind of another side note that I definitely would recommend you guys at least looking into. At the end of the day, utilize what you personally want as far as this event is concerned, but that is just definitely worth your time to at least look into today. And as always, guys, get rid of your badges. You know, I have a ton of badges just sitting in here taking up space for no reason. I don't need any of these badges. I mean, they're all duplicates. And if I can go in here and, you know, get some easy MT for them, it is absolutely worth my time to do. So that's where I'm at with the auction house. It is definitely a buyer's market today, especially later on today. It will be even more of a buyer's market than it is today. Always keep your auctions full. You got easy MT just sitting, waiting here to be redeemed. And some of the badges, you know what, I will end up quick selling. You know, it's not worth my time on, but definitely take a look at what is out there today. So I'm going to maybe build my team today. I just really don't have any motivation to play this game right now. But if you do want to build your team, today is the perfect day to do that. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.